So I got in contact with this crazy fire artist and he said he needs some beats. So in this video we're going to cook up some for him and I'm going to show you how to make these fire placement beats. But I want to show you the entire process, so right now we're going to listen to some of his music and analyze it. So this is his latest album.
Got my shit together, get it, cheat my sub, real. Say that I found it, I ran in them ditches. Bitch, I got shit to do all day, no time to be looking at Mitch.
Okay, by just listening to two songs, we can already understand that he loves to use these crazy hard beats. We always have a main melody with a crazy synth, or in this case a violin.
I really come too far. The benzo camera real.
We have a lot of accents too to keep the beat interesting, and the drums are the classic nardo wick ones with the crazy 808. So another really important thing to understand is the key and the BPM that he normally use, because in this way he's going to use more likely our beats. For the BPM I suggest you to go in FL Studio and select tap here, and then understand the tempo by clicking. So it usually works around 130 to 140 BPM. And the other thing really important is the key. We could use some external softwares to find the key, but I like to just open FL keys, play the song and understand which one is the root note. Yeah, this one is in D sharp, as you can hear, because the bass note sounds perfect with the song. So I analyzed the other keys and he uses a lot F, D sharp and C sharp. So to recreate this hard vibe, we need to start by adding a crazy hard synth. So I will open the Phoenix bank that is made for this type of beats, and let's try to find a pad that I like. This one has a really interesting tone, so we can try to use it. You see, by using these two notes that are only one semitone apart, we're going to create a lot of tension that is perfect for hard beats. And here we can create some variation. These are really sounds hard, man. And let's try to make the notes longer. Now we need to remove this low end. Okay. And let's try also to add portal on this, just to spice it up a bit. Yeah, this one is adding a lot more bounce to it. So to create that vintage sound, I don't really know how to explain that. A really easy way is to pitch your melodies up a lot and then pitch them down in the playlist. Now it's time to add some bass notes that are going to make this beat 10 times harder. We can just copy this over. And I want to add some effects on them too, chorus and also some reverb. I kinda hear something with the piano, so let's try to do that. Pff, this sounds fire. Yeah. Okay, this already sounds good, but we need to add some counter melodies to make this sound more interesting. So here we have a lot of phrases and I want to add a violin. Yeah, we can use this one that is always hard. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, these violin phrases are really panned, but it's really important to change the pan of your counter melodies so they will have their own space. Let's try to pitch down also the main melody. Yeah, this can be the intro, man. As I said at the start, he used a lot of accents in his beats. I really like these harps. You could make something like this, just copy this over and reverse it. Yeah, that's it, man. You can bend this on the right. Yeah, now I really feel that this is too full, but another really important thing is to add your own sound to these placement beats, because right now we are a bit copying his style, but he already made a lot of songs like this, so we need to spice it up a bit. One thing that I always do is just to make the intro more interesting, by also changing the progression of the bass notes. And we need also to layer a bass with this. I'm going to use one from my Phoenix one-shots. And yeah, as always, we layer the two basses, so we need to lower a bit the low end. That's hard, man. Now it's time to add some crazy drums on these, man. So let's start with a snare. We need something really hard. Yeah, I love this one. Now it's time for the hi-hats. And we can add some rolls also. Yeah, we can also change the pan of the rolls. Now let's create some variation here. And now we can click Alt to randomize the pen and the velocity of them. Let's add another snare on this, because I heard that they use them a lot in these beats. And they change also the pen of them a lot. And now it's time for the 808, man. For this beat I want to use the spins. Let's use this one from the Nebula. So now it's time to make another one, and I want to take a different approach because I want to make a sample and then flip it with Fruity Slicer. I'm sorry guys that I keep using the Phoenix Bank, but if you want a free alternative for these crazy synthy pads, I suggest you to download Labs because they have some really good synth pads that can make some crazy hard beats. This one is interesting, man. This is a bit too basic, let's add some notes. This sounds fire, man. Okay, like this one that is a bit more basic, so we can add another instrument. Yeah, I always love to use this one, man. Okay, on this I want to add something like a flute, because flutes resampled always sound good. Want to add some delay too on this flute. Let's try to add a choir, because also choirs are going to sound really good when resampled, and I like to use this preset from this epic choir. And I want to add one last thing that is a guitar. Let's try to use this triplet. So now we can make smaller sections because we're going to flip them in Fruity Slicer. Okay, now we can render this. You can select beat and stretch it. I like to stretch it at 150. And I want to try to add portal on this. We need to add some reverb on this. So it sounds kinda different, so let's render this again. So I like this beat. Man, we did all of this just to take this beat, man. Yeah, man, I like this. You can also recycle some of the stems that we used before. Yeah, let's add some bass notes on this. And I will do again the same thing with the FL keys. Yeah, this sounds good. Okay, actually, let's try to render this again because I want to add a counter melody with it. A really easy way is to just stretch it. And you already have an accent, man. Then we can just add some reverb and some delay. Something like this, man. And if you want, we can also render this and layer it with a reverse one. That's fire. But I want to add another accent because I said before he used a lot of them in his beats, so I think he really likes them. Yeah, this one can work. Okay, that's fire, man. Let's have some crazy drums on this. Let's use this clap. And let's add some rolls. As always, we can play around with the pen. Let's add the head. And to give more energy, I want to do something like this. So that's snare 2. You can also add this laser. And that's time for the 808, man. Let's use again the spins. So I think that's it for today, so now we just need to wait. So a couple of days have passed and he sent me the song, so let's listen to it.
My automobile looking good from the wheel. I'm peeling the game like an orange, no peel. I be on the moon, booted up like I'm new. They looking at ass when I'm dropping for real. Pull up and park it up and get the bag if you ain't tryna do it, then bag it like molars. Pull up and park it up and get the bag if you ain't tryna do it, then bag it like molars. My automobile looking good from the wheel. I'm peeling the game like an orange, no peel.
Yo, that's fire. I think it came out crazy, man. And I think he really has the potential to become mainstream. So if you want to contact him or listen to some of his music, his links will be in the description. And yeah, I think he chose that beat because the main synth was pretty unique and different, and the arrangement was always changing but without overcomplicating the beat. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you did, remember to drop a sub, like and comment, and check out this video if you want to make the hardest beats.